Ah, there we go. Thanks for coming in today. Tango Bravo, how you doing? Hey, hey, hello. Cam, mic, it's all working. There we go. Thanks for coming in today. Appreciate you. Alright, we're gonna do some flying in the Comanche. Of course, I yawn as soon as I start talking. We're gonna do some flying in the Comanche here. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just immediately jump right on in. And we're gonna go ahead and I was squawking a code apparently last time, so we're gonna go ahead and get this back to 1200. Turn the batteries, avionics on. Okay, very good. Turn this guy on. I'll get everything going here. We're going to do a quick walk around. Get this thing up and running here. Let's see how are you doing. Fuel-wise is good. Alright, I'm not worried about that. We'll 50 pounds of bags. Do the walk around. Let's turn all the lights on real quick. Get the flaps set down so we can check those bad boys. Get the nav light going. That's for some reason the only one that doesn't work on my thing there. I need this for the walk around. Alright, so let's go ahead and open the door. Good fixins, M. Stein, thanks for coming in today. Do the walk around here. Alright, that looked good. That's moving. Closed. You can see the nav light's good. No fuel in that tank, so that's fine. Landing light's good. Get rid of the tie down. Fuel tank's closed. Good. We're good. We're good. Check the oil. Capacity's 12. We got 10. Oil looks good. Throw that back in there. Closed. We'll remove the chocks. Get rid of this and this. Lights working. Don't worry about that. Don't need to worry about that. The aileron's good. We're good there. That's good. This guy's good. This guy's good. Get rid of the tie down. That's good. All the bags that we want are in. Walk around complete. Turn all the lights off. Alright, exit. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired up as fast as we can here. I'm going to waste no time. Engines, fuel pump. Give it a shot of prime. Close it up. 1, 2, 3. Clear prop. Get right on in here. Close up the door, close up this guy. We didn't refuel, so that's good right there. We're gonna set our DG to the compass. We gotta go this way. It's right in between east and 122, so about a 105. So we're gonna go and get this to about a 105. Right about there. Boom. I'm gonna lean out the airplane a little bit here. If we look at this, should see. Good. All right. Everything's good. Everything's on. I think we're pretty much ready to go here. So here's the plan for tonight, chat. Got this little event going on down here in Pensacola area. We're starting out over here at Pascagoula, which I guess is called the Trent Lott Airport. We're going to take off. We're going to fly pretty much due eastbound, get to the little Mobile Bay here, Mobile Bay. we'll cut up and we're going to go over to this little airport over here, which is a private airport called Blackwater. I found a scenery on the flight sim too, so we're going to go check this out, see if it's any good. This Blackwater little field, 4,000 foot turf, pretty solid, 1836. So we will check that out, and then we will go to either Pensacola, or right now I have it set to Gulf Shores. We'll kind of see how it's playing out once we get over to Blackwater, what we kind of want to do after that. So that's the plan right now for us. So let me put the flaps back up. There we go. Did I touch grass today? You better believe I did. I was out and about today. I got a haircut. Did a bunch of things today. A nice, fresh little haircut. Getting ready for a big weekend. Tomorrow I'm spending some time with Sarah and her best friend at dinner. Saturday going to the Real World Bayport Fly-In. Gonna meet Slant Alpha Adventures and a few of my old college buddies there. Got a Virtuous Safe Flying Club event Sunday morning. And all that fun stuff. So a lot going on this weekend. So we'll have a good time with all of that. What did I just... oh, it was the flap noise. That's right. Alright, so we're pretty much good to go here. Is there any ATC on yet? There is. Houston Center is on. He would cover us here, so I'm going to tune Houston Center on 13442. So we'll go to 13442. And we'll talk to him for the ATCing out of Trent Lott Airport is where we're at. So let's go ahead and remove the parking brake, and we'll get right on into this. Actually, let's put the parking brake on. We're going to do a run-up first before we do anything, chat. Let's run it up. 2,000 RPM. Check the mags. Left mag. Good drop. Right mag. Good drop. Carb heat. Good drop. Check the prop a couple times. Increase in the manifold pressure. Decrease in the RPM. No oil on the windscreen.
JetBlue 641 with you passing through flight level 270. JetBlue 641. I think you are using the wrong call sign. It needs to be JBU, Juliet Bravo Uniform 641. Alright, I'll fix that real quick. Sorry about that. No problem.
We're ready to go here.
Call sign.
Houston Center, good evening. American 2671, flight level 350.
American 2671, Roger, stand by. So 3075, Houston, radar contact 30 east of Baton Rouge, squawk 2463.
American Center, JetBlue 641.
American 2671, radar contact over the Macomb VOR, descend and maintain at flight level 310.
Descend and maintain, flight level 310, American 2671.
That is correct.
Houston Center, good evening. Comanche 124, Mike Charlie on the ground at Trent Lott. Request taxi VFR to the east.
Mind the Matic guy that called in, what's the flight number? I'm not finding you for some reason.
Oh, I don't have my comm set. Heh, talking to nobody, chat.
40 miles out of
I was talking to
Matic
nobody.
547, thank you, squawk 2601. Southwest 112 Houston, squawk 7321.
Houston Center, good evening. Comanche 124, Mike Charlie on the ground at Trent Lott. Request taxi VFR to the east.
124 Mike Charlie, Roger, let me put the list.
Was I lurking for the? I don't know what you're talking about there, Malcolm Foxtrot. To be honest with you.
124 Mike Charlie, Trent line altimeter 2988, runway 17, taxi via Alpha.
17 via Alpha, Comanche 4 Mike Charlie.
Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, just advise when your rep's complete and y'all are ready to go.
4 Mike Charlie.
Fanatic 547, radar contact 30 northwest of Kelp, maintain flight level 390.
Taxi 17.
And Southwest 112, I got you radar contact. We'll call it 35 northwest of Peg Leg. Good afternoon.
Houston Center, JetBlue 641 through level 20.
JetBlue 641, Houston, radar contact. We'll call it 25 southeast of Fatso, descend and maintain 11,000. The New Orleans altimeter is 2987.
Trying to maintain 110, JetBlue 641.
JetBlue 641, 1 able, squawk 7465.
7465, JetBlue 641.
American 2671, descend across the Loxley intersection at maintain flight level 240.
We'll cross Loxley at flight level 240, American 2671.
I'm too young to know. No idea what you're talking about. Anyways, we're taxiing to runway 17, a Trent lot here. We're going to do a departure to the east initially, and then we'll be going northeast to Blackwater Airfield, which is 8 Foxtrot Delta 3, a little private strip that we found, and I found a scenery on the Flight Sim 2 that looked like it was nice, and I installed it, and we'll see if it works, to be determined. And then after that, we'll decide if we want to go to Big Pensacola or if we want to go to Jack Edwards, which is the Gulf Shores, Kilo Juliet, Kilo Alpha. Make that decision once we get over on the ground at Blackwater, so that we can participate a little bit in the event tonight.
Someone on different positions, take it.
Make our presence felt in some way.
3075, climb maintain flight level 390, and that's
So our run-up is already complete, so we're pretty much ready to go here. We're just going to get permission from ATC in a second, so I can get a word in. And Comanche 124 Mike Charlie is ready to go at Trent Lawn.
Comanche 124 Mike Charlie, wind variable at 6, left crosswind departure approved, runway 17 clear for takeoff.
17 clear for takeoff, left crosswind, Comanche 124 Mike Charlie. Time to fly, check. Clear left, clear right, clear for takeoff, left crosswind departure to the east.
One two four Mike Charlie, 1058 Tango Roger 7.
Oh, we forgot to put the headset in, that's why it's so loud. There we go. That's more better. Positive rate. No more usable runway. Gear is coming up.
And 1058 Tango, are you guys one flight following? 1058 Tango Roger, the
24 squared for the climb.
Runway 14, taxi via Hotel Alpha 1.
Taxi to runway 14 via Hotel Alpha 1, 1058 Tango.
Getting a little hot on 5 and 6 here. Do our crosswind departure. I'm going to go ahead and get the autopilot going here. We'll have it hold heading. We're going to climb to 3,500 feet for our VFR altitude. About here. So I'll let the airplane take care of the heading. We'll worry about the altitude. Okay, we'll try and climb it up to about 3,500 feet, and then we'll get the altitude hold in place. And we're on our way. Okay, we're gonna get over to the Mobile Bay and then kind of cut go towards our Blackwater. And we'll make more decisions from there in terms of where we want to go to next afterwards. Got to increase that manifold pressure as we climb here as the air gets thinner. Let me keep that right around 24 squared. The air gets cooler, it should also cool down those cylinder head temps. About 1,000 feet to go in our climb here.
JetBlue 641, working on your approach right now.
Roger, JetBlue 641.
JetBlue 641, you can plan the GPS 20.
I will plan for 20, JetBlue 641.
I'll be the GPS.
Roger, GPS 20.
Coming up on the
JetBlue
3500.
641, set to maintain 6,000. Fly present heading,
Get
vectors
ready
for the,
to engage the altitude
Set to
hold
maintain
here.
6,000 vectors for approach.
Right
JetBlue
about
641.
meow.
and presenting, please.
Give it a little down trim. We'll go 23 squared. For the cruise, we need a little bit of up trim actually. I put too much down trim. Thank you, airplane.
124 Mike Charlie, frequency change approved. Y'all will go in further. 5 flying services available at this frequency.
Frequency change approved for Mike Charlie. I will pick it up with Pensacola later. Thank you for the ATC.
Alright, we'll sit. Southwest 112, when able, provide estimated time over Etna.
.23 square, we're looking good. You can see those temps are going to start to come down. We get more air over the engine to cool it down.
Copy.
The cruise at about 140 knots. It'll be about 160 miles an hour indicated. And we'll get up to the bay here, and then we'll cut it over. So like we said,
Number 105 Tango is holding short of runway
once we get to the
14,
bay,
ready
we'll
for
cut it to
departure.
about like a 065 heading.
Tango, Roger, wind
Kind of avoid the
170,
Charlie, get up and around the
left
Charlie
southwest
going over
departure
Blackwater.
approved.
We'll worry about talking to
Runway
all the
14,
Pensacola
take
ATC once we do our second leg.
Left crosswind departure.
Meow,
approved.
right meow.
14,
Right meow,
clear for
meow.
takeoff. Number 105 Tango.
So a lot of this is going to be uncontrolled here at the start, so I'm going to actually switch over to 122.8. And we'll work with ATC and give some event traffic after we get to this Blackwater airport here. Ooh, a little bit of sim stutters. Hasn't been too bad so far though, which has been kind of nice. Not a whole lot going on in this area, so I wouldn't think it would stutter as much as it would, so like say when we were doing the Skyline route over New York City. That's when the sim was really having its problems. I got a voicemail from a buddy. I'm going to listen to that real quick. No, I'm not on duty anymore. I am off until Monday. Off until Monday for reserve, so I don't have to worry about, it's just a buddy of mine. It wasn't JetBlue calling me. I actually had to work this week. I had to do a reposition flight from Kennedy to Newark. They shuttled us to Kennedy to reposition from Newark. The flight took an hour and 37 minutes on the block. We were in the air for 18 minutes, but we blocked an hour and 37 because Kennedy was an absolute nightmare. I'll be right back, Chad. Had to refill my apple juice glass, chat. A little apple juice to get us through the night here. I should probably, for reference, put in our destination of 8 Foxtrot Delta. I have a feeling it's going to be a field that's going to be a little bit hard to find. So I'll take any reference I can get, including the still GPS here. So 8 Foxtrot Delta tree. And we'll get that ready to go. Flew Kennedy to... Yes, it always is the case. So Kennedy to Singapore, and I don't remember what BKK is, but yes, Kennedy kind of sucks. Oh, I forgot to say that I'm live. I gotta go live, chat. What am I doing? We gotta let the world know I'm streaming. Almost forgot to post about it. How's anybody gonna know? How's anybody gonna know what I'm doing? I've noticed that anytime I click off of the sim is when I get the worst lags with this airplane. I'm not allowed to click on anything else. That seems to be the theme with this birdie here. So right about here, I'm gonna turn to a 065 heading. And that's going to take me... That's a little bit too far for a 065. Oh boy. That's a little bit more like a 065. That's going to take me... Should be around the edge of the Class Charlie of Pensacola and Whitling and all that whole area. And then... or Whitting, excuse me. And then we'll go around to the north to Blackwater up there before we eventually then take care of some ATCing for the event going down to either Pensacola or Jack Edwards like we were talking about. Yeah, the accuracy requires everything CPUs need to give? I guess so. And we'll see when we get closer if I'm going to need to worry about any airspace. Potentially have to adjust course a little bit if we need to. Like I said, this first part we'll do without ATC, but then after that we'll really get on into... What the hell was that little glitch? We'll get into business here. Someone just joined the flying club, so I need to take care of that off the screen real quick. Let's verify this person is a VATSIM person, and then we'll get him into the club. Definitely looks like a VATSIM person to me. Alrighty. Always nice when you get new members into the flying club. Give you guys a little outside view here of our Comanche as we are over the Mobile Bay. Spending a little bit of time in Alabama before we eventually cross into Florida. Again, we're just starting out with this flight to Blackwater. So no ATC to start here, and then we're probably going to do Jack Edwards because that's a lot less populated than Pensacola, so we'll give a little bit of the traffic to the Gulf Coast, so Jack Edwards Airport. Kilo Juliet, Kilo Alpha. We'll make that the plan since Pensacola looks like it's going to have plenty of traffic tonight. I think that's a good way to do it. Make sure that we spread the love around. One airport's a little bit busier than the other, so this should be acceptable. Curious to see how the scenery is going to look at Blackwater, because I just saw something on Flight Sim 2, downloaded it, and threw it in. I didn't even check to see if it worked. Nothing, so that should be fun. Fingers crossed. Also, I'm doing laundry, so there might come a point where I have to stop, drop, and roll, and go get my laundry done. Maybe it'll be lucky and I'll be on the ground when I'm on the ground at Blackwater. We got about 20 minutes until we get to Blackwater. It'll be a much shorter flight from Blackwater to Jack Edwards for that second leg that we plan to do. Pensacola looks like it's going to have plenty of traffic tonight, so you definitely do the Jack Edwards, or I guess it's Gulf Shores is the name I've been looking for, so we'll definitely look at Gulf Shores as our second destination out of Blackwater. Oh, it's even got a little from the flight deck video. We might have to check that out on stream before we actually fly in there. So when we land at Blackwater, we'll have some time to check that out and something to do. I'm also, like I said, waiting for some laundry here, so we'll see how that timing works. I hear it's still chugging along over there, so it's in the dryer, so it's almost done. Sim is a little on the lag side. Again, this sim flies fine without the stream, but with the stream it's a little laggy. My computer is old. Can't hang like some other computers out there, so. Sometimes it's a little on the stuttery side. The Miracle flight and laundry updates. Yep, you better believe it, buddy. Get a little bit of everything on this channel. I haven't done a RuneScape stream in a while. That'll probably... Honestly, I'm going to do more of probably like the RuneScape stuff when it becomes like winter and I really avoid going outside because I hate the cold. That's when I'm going to really start getting knee-deep back into the RuneScape stuff on the stream here. I haven't really been playing it much at all, even off-stream. But, yeah, you get a little bit of everything on this channel. A little bit of a yawn there, sorry. It's been a lot of early mornings lately, and it's going to keep being that way. I got to wake up tomorrow morning for physical therapy. I'm going to be up pretty early for Bayport on Saturday. It looks like I'm going to be sleeping over at my buddy's house down in Ronkonkoma on Friday night, though, tomorrow night, so that'll help a little bit. Won't have to wake up as early on Saturday morning. Try to get my old man to go visit and report back, but he's busy. He lives in Belmore. Oh, man. Yeah, that would be a bit of a drive for both of you guys. Definitely more so Good Fixins. Good Fixins would have to drive a long-ass way to get to Bayport. Now, Michael, you'd have a bit of a drive yourself, but it would definitely not be as long as Good Fixins. That's, Kenny Monster, thanks for coming in today. That's alright. I'm skirting all the airspace for now on the first leg here. I'll deal with Pensacola on my second leg. Going to Jack Edwards. Yeah, see, my plan, like I said now, is tomorrow night I have dinner with Sarah, but then after dinner I'm going to drive down to my buddy's apartment in Ronkonkoma. Which is going to be like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive for me. But it'll pretty much put me, like, because Ronkonkoma is like, what, like a 15-20 minute drive to Bayport? So it's going to put me right there. So I'll drive down tomorrow night, go hang out at my buddy's apartment, sleep over. We'll wake up, we'll head over to Bayport at like 9 in the morning. Something like that. Go meet up with Rob Shearman Jr., a.k.a. Slant Alpha Adventures. Gonna be a few other of my college buddies there. I think my buddy that owns the Mooney is gonna be flying it in, hopefully. So a lot of good things going on. Should be a fun day. It's gonna be great weather. Very much looking forward to it. And then I'll probably be having dinner in the evening with Rob Shearman Jr. somewhere on Long Island before eventually heading back to back home. And then, of course, the Virtue Safe Flying Club has an event on Sunday morning, the Sunrise in Sedona. So, like a dumbass, I'm going to be driving all the way back from Long Island and Bayport and doing all that just to wake my ass up early again so that I can do some flying into Sedona. And it'll probably be in this airplane that I'll be flying that event. The Sunrise in Sedona event on Sunday morning. So I'm just torturing myself. Just nothing but early mornings for the, the next few days here. It's gonna be fun. Looking forward to it. Got my calendar all written up here. I'm also going to the Red Bull game on Sunday night, so I'm really just loading myself up. Got a lot going on tomorrow. Physical therapy in the morning, going to dinner with Sarah and her friend, driving to my buddy's house, apartment on Ronkonkoma, got Bayport, got a Virtue Safe Flying Club event Sunday morning, and then I got the Red Bull game on Sunday night. And then I go back on call on Monday. Probably sometime in the afternoon. So, keeping myself nice and busy. Busy weekend. Hopefully my body is ready for the punishment that it will endure. I'm going to need to come, I think, a little bit further to the left here to make sure I avoid the Whitting. Actually, I'm going to descend, I think. What I gotta be? I gotta be below 1400 for that shelf for Whitting Field, and I'm gonna go around it, I think, because there's a couple obstacles it looks like on the chart over here that says they're about 1370 being the highest one, so I think I'll stay where I'm at here. Try and avoid the Charlie for now. Got about 13 minutes to get to Blackwater. Again, this is just leg 1. Once we land, take a break and we'll look at the from the flight deck. There's a little from the flight deck thing on SkyVector that we can watch about getting into Jack Edwards, which is Gulf Shores, Kilo Juliet, Kilo Alpha. And we will pick up flight following that time by with Pensacola for the out of Blackwater going to Jack Edwards, so that way we can get the full ATC experience this time round. Got to give them something to do during the event after all, right? Pensacola's going to have enough traffic, that's why we're choosing Gulf Shores instead. The other airports that are featured are more military establishments, so I'm going to stick with the Gulf Shores airport. Definitely coming up a little bit on golden hour too. I wonder how much sunlight we're going to have left actually by the time we get to Jack Edwards. We'll see. Might be a little bit of darky dark action later on this journey. Taking a look, not a whole lot out here to be honest. Oh, there's my laundry chat. I'll be right back. Plenty of time, flying time. I'm avoiding the Charlie on this heading. It looks like. Yeah, alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I didn't fold it and put it all away. I just put it in the bucket. I'll worry about folding it and put it all away later when I'm not flying. Thank you, Michael Stein, for taking the controls while I was gone. My controls. Eric Flight, thanks for coming in today. Welcome, welcome. Just as you subscribed. Did you subscribe? You might have to refresh the stream if you subscribed. It's not showing on this end. But anyways, thank you for coming in today. Put the laundry away later. We're good right now. We're also going to be plenty clear of the Charlie here on this heading. I'm going to cut it in. Let's see. Can I cut it in yet? Not quite. No, I'm going to do it tonight. I'm really good when it comes to laundry, to be honest. But, you were told there would be snacks and whiskey on this flight. Is that true? I mean, the snacks were bring your own. I do have the apple juice going, though. Wink, wink. So, the cinnamon buns are in the chat somewhere. You just have to find them. Thank you for coming, Arch. Start cutting the corner a little bit here. We're just skirting the Whitting, I keep wanting to call it a Bravo, the Whitting Charlie, which is part of this big old Pensacola Charlie, going over to Blackwater here, which is just some airport where I found a scenery on Flight Sim 2. I was like, oh, I'm going to go check that out. And then from there, we're going to go fly, and we'll actually get the ATC at that point from Pensacola and all the beautiful people that are doing the ATC over there for the event tonight. And we're going to fly down to Gulf Shores, which is the Jack Edwards Kilo Juliet Alpha. 8 hours bottle to throttle, sir. Well, I'm not working in real life for until at least Monday, so. After the JFK debacle, yeah. So on Wednesday, Arch, I don't think I told you this because I actually got called into work on Wednesday for like the first time in almost a month. They called me in, and this was the trip. It was a day trip. I got to Newark. They shuttled me from Newark to JFK on the ground, so just in like some SUV, whatever, car service. And then I flew from Kennedy to Newark, a repo flight, and that was the extent of my work on Wednesday. And the flight was 18 minutes in the air from Kennedy to Newark, but the block time was 1 hour and 37 minutes, because it took us 1 hour and 8 minutes just to get off of the damn ground at Kennedy because of how long the line was taking off at Kennedy on Wednesday night. We were taking off, they were using 4 left for departure. We got into the back of the taxi line on a runway 31 left at Papa Alpha. So that's how long the frickin' taxi line was to get off of 4 left at Kennedy on Wednesday night. So yeah, we ended up blocking 1 hour and 37 minutes to be in the air for a total of 18 minutes. And then on top of course, getting the ground shuttle from Newark to Kennedy, which took like 1 hour. So that was a lot of work for 18 minutes of flying time. But, I mean, if that's what they're going to call me in for, that's easy. I'll take that. That's easy. You know, if they want to call me in for that all day, they can do that. That's fine. Plane was totally empty. Yeah, this was a full-on repo, empty plane. You know, we're responsible for making sure all the doors were closed and locked and all that kind of stuff. We have, like, a whole procedure for that when we're ferrying the plane. And, I got to do the flight, too, because I'm getting pretty close to being due landing, so the captain let me fly. My landing was not very good. because it's been a hot minute since I've flown the airplane, and I'm also not used to flying an empty airplane, so I just completely straight up forgot to flare and just found the runway, but that's okay. The plane did not break, so. No, we were IFR. We did not go VFR, and actually the weather was IFR, so we would not have been able to go VFR anyways. Let me see if I can pull up the flight aware for it. See if it's still up on flight aware. Show you what we did. Let's see. See if it was still up there. See, it's not. That's the problem. They use this. They move around these call signs for like the ferry flights, and it's not there no more. Let me look and see if I can find it this way. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Does this work? Yeah, okay, so I got it. Alright, alright. So here's the link to the... Why is my sim have bugging out? You good, Flight Sim? Hello? Hi? You good? Thank you. See, it doesn't like when I go off screen, chat. As soon as I go off stream, my sim bugs out. That's the flight that I did on Wednesday. Blocked an hour and 37 minutes to do just that. And good fixins, thank you for gifting Arch NDA the gift sub. I got a descent. I'm only 8 miles out. I'm at 3,500 feet. I am falling apart here because I was distracted by the other thing. Blackwater traffic. Comanche 124, my Charlie, about 8 miles to the west. Gonna enter for runway. Let's do runway 18 at Blackwater. See if we can find this field now. That's going to be probably the hardest part here. Use my GPS to kind of help me out. And I need to descend, so we're going to get the autopilot disconnected here. We're going to get the nose going down a little bit. We're going to pull out some power, because this field is probably like any other field at Florida and probably has like an elevation. Actually, it has a field elevation 200 feet, so it's not sea level. I was thinking sea level. But still, we got to get down a bit of a ways here for 200 feet. And we're only 5 miles out, so we're going to dump the nose down here a little bit, get focused up on the flying part. Yeah, we were basically never cleared direct to any fix. They literally just vectored us out of Kennedy straight for the ILS to 4 right at Newark. That's pretty much what happened. The only thing we were cleared direct to is one of the intermediate fixes for the ILS to 4 right we got cleared to. I forget which one off the top of my head, because I don't have them memorized like I would for maybe Kennedy. But yeah, it was quick. The flight itself, once we were in the air, it was quick, easy, but getting off the ground at Kennedy was an absolute nightmare. I'm still way high here. Still haven't really found... I think it's right here, chat. I think this might be it right here. I'm not sure. We're probably going to end up flying right over the top of it before I actually figure out where it's at. Actually, it's before this lake. So, I mean, we're probably way off here. We're probably, like, right on top of the damn thing. So, we're going to fly towards... I think I'm supposed to fly towards this lake, and we'll see if we can find it below us here somewhere. Maybe it's right here? There's a little opening right here, that, like right where my mouse is pointing at, chat? That might be it, actually. Let's take a closer look here. Yeah, that's it. Wow, that is a long, lengthy grass strip, huh? Look at that thing. Whew. Alright, and we want to do, we got to go join a left downwind for 17, so we're going to actually we'll overfly because 17 is going that way. So we'll overfly and we'll join the left downwind for 17. That is a lengthy little grass strip. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Whew. Blackwater traffic, Comanche 124, my Charlie is overflying the field for the left downwind, runway 17, Blackwater. This isn't a powdered sugar run, is it? No, we're not carrying the cinnamon buns on this one. This is just some fun flying. We'll land at Blackwater, and then we're going to do another flight over to Gulf Shores, which is, I guess, Jack Edwards is what they call it. We are way too fast and way too high. We are really mucking this up pretty good, so we are gonna start slowing down. Sorry for the gear horn, because I'm gonna get to a buck 25, and then I'm gonna throw in some flaps. I'm gonna throw the gear down so we can get a little bit of drag going. I have completely lost the... Oh, there it is off my left, I think. Where the field is. Yeah, it's off my left there. Blackwater traffic. Comanche 124, my Charlie left downwind, runway 17, Blackwater. Stop stuttering, Sim. Why are you acting so rude today? We've been fine in past streams. I know my computer's getting old, but come on, man. I think this is putting me on a base. Right? That's it right there. Okay. Blackwater traffic. Comanche 124, my Charlie left base 17, Blackwater. Snow Skier, Iowa Scotsman, thanks for coming in today. Kenny Monster, if you guys want to start putting landing rate guesses in the chat, you can do that. Positive or negative number. No exclamation point predict needed. Going to use Volanta to read the landing rate once I land here at Blackwater. If I can refine the field. I'm pretty sure it's off to my left here somewhere. I'll get the second notch of flaps. I should really slow up. I am, for some reason, hauling into this. There it is. Blackwater traffic, Comanche 124, my Charlie's final, runway 17, full stop, Blackwater. This is a long grass strip out here. Full flaps will slow to about 85 miles per hour. It's longer than Bayport. Gotta make sure we clear these trees. But we'll have plenty of room to get down and get slowed down and stopped on this thing. It's a neat little strip. Glad I found this scenery on Flight Sim 2. Oh, almost looks like there's a downhill right at the edge of that runway there, so we'll make sure we're clear that. I wonder if this is what it actually looks like with like the lines on the side. Gotta butter the bread right here. Yeah. It looks like mulch, yeah, kind of. Curious to see if, we might have to go on, like, the Google Maps and Google Images and see if we can see what it actually looks like. We're going to pull all the way up, though, to this little building that's over here, and we're going to park it up, and we're going to take a look at a few things before we do our second leg. This is definitely not the softest field in the world, jeez. Rumble, 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 rumble. We're not going to shut it down all the way. We're going to keep the engine running, keep it hot while I do all these things. It's a waste of gas, but it's okay because it's a flight sim, so I don't care about wasting gas. All the environmental people are probably screaming at me, but that's fine. That's their prerogative. Look at this. Someone did a really good job with this scenery. You got a little building over here. Got the little ramp. I'm sure this is someone's private little airstrip over here. They got a little hangar action going. We're definitely going to have to make sure that we're going to have to check this out on Google Maps to see. We're gonna go and see if we can check this out. So I'm just going to park it up right here. Blackwater traffic, Comanche 124, my Charlie's clear of runway 17, Blackwater. We're going to park it up right here. We're going to keep the RPM at about 1,000 so it doesn't stall out on me. The mixture is leaned on the ground. I've checked. I will check again though. So we're good right there. And like I said, I'm not going to shut it down. We're going to let it run hot while I do a couple of things off screen here. First things first, my landing rate was minus 101. It seemed better than that, but Volanta doesn't lie. I got a minus 101 feet according to that. Look at my little loop-de-loop for my downwind base and final. So who was closest to 101? Oh, Streamception. There we go. Let's see, I had 232, that's not going to be it, 137 and 43. I think 43 is closer than 73. Yeah, 64 off versus 72 off. So it looks like Iowa Scotsman is going to get that one. Very close. But you guys were kind of all in between there. I want to look at this on Google Maps now. So Google Maps, 8 Foxtrot Delta 3, 8 FD3. That doesn't come up with anything. So Blackwater Airport. And that doesn't even come up with anything in Google Maps. Oh, here it does. All right, Blackwater Airfield. All right. Here we go. See what this looks like on the Goggle Maps. Can't get a street view, obviously. All right, so it looks like someone got a little creative with like the buildings and stuff. Because it looks like it doesn't look like there's any buildings unless they're hidden in the trees here. It just looks like a nice long, it is a nice long grass strip. So definitely someone got a little bit creative, you know, making it like an actual strip with lines, and I don't see any buildings at the end of the runway. So someone got a little creative with the design of the strip here for the sim, but we'll take it. Nothing wrong with that. But that is a long little grass strip. It's pretty interesting. Let's see, what do we got here? If we look at a picture, yeah, it just looks like it's a camping. It doesn't look like there's any actual building. It looks like it's a little camp spot, actually. Look at that. Now that's kind of neat. Well, look at that. That's cool. All right. So we learned something there. So this is all made up. This is all made up right here. This is actually just looks like it's a little campground off of the strips. Someone took some creative liberties making this for Flight Sim 2, but I'll buy it because they got the tail dragger part right over here. But I don't, like I said, I didn't see any cabins or anything unless they're super hidden. But it looks like it's just kind of like a campsite. So either way, kind of neat. So now what we're going to do is I plan on flying from this Blackwater little strip to Gulf Shores, which is the Jack Edwards Field. I plan on getting flight following, so we'll be with ATC, so we should hopefully be able to do this kind of direct, not have to worry about the old Class Charlie here. We will have to stay out of the restricted areas, though, so I'm taking off of 17. We'll probably actually take off a little bit to the east, not go through the inner shelf of Whitting, stay on the outer shelf. We'll pick up the flight following and kind of come on down to here. Now, looking at here, there's a from the flight deck, so we're going to open that up, and we're going to learn about this airfield that we're about to fly to, I guess, because I've never seen this before, but we'll check it out.
Start the descent now and clear land runway 9.
Each airport in the National Airspace System has unique and distinct characteristics, which can sometimes lead pilots to use the wrong surface in taxi, takeoff, or landing operations. Let's take a look at some of these tricky areas from the flight deck. Gulf Shores International, Jack Edwards Field, is a small, primarily general aviation airport located along the Alabama coast just west of the Alabama-Florida state line. It is almost 20 miles west of the Pensacola Naval Air Station, which is home to the United States Navy Primary Flight Training Command. Due to a substantial increase in traffic volume, the airport has undergone numerous upgrades, including an air traffic control tower.
Oh, look, they got a little late traffic control tower.
The airport has an associated
Here you go, Stein. Thank you for the follow.
which is in operation during the hours the tower is open. Currently, that is 0700 through 2100 local time. Check the chart supplement.
Oh, it's only open till 9 o'clock local time, so we got about an hour to get there. 7:57 right now. We got time. Actually, they might be on Central Time, so we probably have 2 hours.
Navy Blue Angels flight demonstration
Okay.
and is active 0800 to 1600 local time on weekdays in November and December and other times on request. Always check NOTAMs. Pilots, please note, The tower has no electronic surveillance capability. Precise and accurate position reports are critical to safe operation. The traffic mix at the airport is diverse. There is a large general aviation population, both based and itinerant. Gyrocopters also frequent the field.
Some
as
turbine
there is a
Suburbans.
gyrocopter dealer on the airport providing sales and training. With the military in close proximity, Gulf Shore is a popular destination for military training flights. Military helicopters, as well as T-6s and T-45s, are frequent visitors to the field.
Nice.
During the long vacation season, there is a
Look at those houses.
banner tow operation, and there may be numerous transiting aircraft along the coast during daylight hours. This wide range of aircraft capability and pilot experience make this an interesting and challenging place to fly and work. The runway configuration consists of two intersecting runways labeled 9027 and 1735. There is a full-length parallel taxiway south of runway 9027. This configuration of taxiway and runway can be a risk for wrong surface operations.
Don't land on the taxiway, got it.
All services and facilities are located south of runway 9027.
Including the
During
FBO.
pre-flight planning, please take
Oh, look,
note
there's a
of
little
the
beach
numerous
jet out that
naval
window there.
outlying fields
Love the
and
beach jet.
alert, restricted, and warning airspace that surround JKA. Of particular interest should be the Barren Gulf. Located just 6 miles north of Gulf Shores International, Barren is an uncontrolled practice.
So we gotta make sure we don't land at Barren.
It is used often enough that the Navy will advise Gulf Shores when it is in use. In turn, the tower will include this on their ATIS broadcast.
Neat.
The use of flight following for VFR aircraft is highly recommended when arriving or departing JKA.
I will be using flight following into
There are
JK.
numerous reporting points with which the tower and local pilots
This
are
is what we need
familiar.
to know.
If you are asked to report one of these and are unfamiliar, just advise the tower, and they will issue alternate instructions. As stated earlier, the airport is
Are they not gonna
undergoing
tell us what they
numerous
are?
upgrade and improvement construction projects.
They're not gonna tell us what the points are. What the heck,
Pilots should
man?
always be continually scanning for signs
I was gonna
and
take
markings
notes.
around the airport while taxiing.
Oh, they got noise abatement signs
Special
too.
attention should be paid to hold short lines, as a clearance is required to cross or enter any runway, active or not. Additionally, keep in mind that in order to be considered clear of the runway you are exiting, your aircraft must be completely across the hold short line, protecting that runway.
Common knowledge.
With all the changes occurring at the airport, it is imperative that pilots thoroughly conduct pre-flight planning.
This looks like a neat
and
little
make
airport,
themselves
though, to be
familiar
honest.
With any new information. For example, the tower frequency is 118.65. The same frequency is used for CTAF operation when the tower is closed.
As
Several
is most
pilots have
airports.
used the old Unicom frequency 122.7. The consequences of this could be deadly.
Ooh.
Use of all available information sources should be part of every pilot's pre-flight
See,
plan.
that's good knowledge right there.
As always, if you are ever in doubt or unsure about any instruction or clearance, the easiest answer is ask the tower. They are there to help. Being aware of the airspace and other configuration issues at JKA will help pilots make better decisions and, along with the ATC tower, keep the operation safe and efficient. We hope this short video helps you prepare for your trip to the Gulf Shores International Jack Edwards Field. It's
Okay.
always better to know before you go.
I feel prepared now, chat. All right, that was kind of neat. I like those. I like those from the flight decks. They're starting to get that at a lot more airports on SkyVector. There, I really like that. That's a part of the reason why I wanted to show it on the stream before we go to Jack Edwards here. So now we're gonna go ahead and make it happen. We're still running hot here. Engine, airplane, all looks good. I'm not gonna do a walk around because we just kept it running the whole time. So I'm gonna release the park brake. We're going to back taxi to runway 17, take off, make a bit of a, what is it going to be, a right crosswind departure to go towards the west a little bit so that we stay under the, stay out of like the inner shelf of the Charlie. We'll go to the outer shelf and we'll go ahead and try and pick up some flight following. I have no idea which Pensacola approach is going to be covering us, so I'm going to roll the dice and say that it's Pensacola East 119.0. And if I'm wrong, then, well, that's just the way that it is. Blackwater traffic, Comanche 124, Mike Charlie, back taxi, runway 17. Planning on departing to the west, Blackwater. Bumpity, 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 bumpity. So again, this there's no white lines or anything. It doesn't look like when we were looking at the Google Maps there. So someone took a little bit of creative liberty, making like a whole like ramp and taxiway area and all that. But that's still kind of cool. Neat little scenery, nice find. So like I said, Unicom for now. I'm gonna try 19-0 is the one that I'm gonna try. So we'll go ahead and go 19-0. Slow it down a little bit. Oh yeah, remember, there's a little bit of a drop off, so we don't want to go all the way to the end, so we're gonna accidentally drop off the end there. So 19-0 will be in our COM 2. That's gonna be the one we try and see if we get it right. Let's not go off the drop off there. I'm not even gonna use flaps because it's such a nice long runway, even though we probably should do a more proper short field takeoff. Let me wait for the sim to calm down here. Alright, I'm also going to plug in Jack Edwards in here just for reference. K, J, Kilo, Alpha. And again, that's just going to be for reference to start here. So we're going to make a right turn to the west when we get out of here. We'll try and pick up the flight following with Pensacola. And then we'll make our way to Jack Edwards. Yeah, I've got the Mets game actually on TV off to my left here. And yes, it sure enough is 0-0 in top of the fourth. Seems like a very boring game so far. Let me set this. Let's see. Compass should be... looks like right at about south, just a little bit off. Maybe like right here is where it should be. So that's good. Alright. So that's reset. For the procession that we had, like I said, we're going to go west out of here. Let's look at that set. Get ready to turn the autopilot on when the time comes, and we gone, chat. Blackwater traffic, Comanche 124 by Charlie, departing runway 17 to the west. Blackwater. We're up. Pause rate, no more usable runway gears coming up. Make sure we're nice and good and clear of the trees. Clear right, turning right. 24 squared for the climb. We'll switch over to Pensacola, see if we can get a flight following.
Greater to 5 and Tower 19-9, fly ahead to, good night.
Pensacola approach, Comanche 124, Mike Charlie.
Comanche 142, Mike Charlie, Pensacola, good.
It's Comanche 124, Mike Charlie. We're about 10 miles to the northeast of Whitting at 1,100. I'd like to pick up VFR flight following to Jack Edwards.
Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, squawk 7414, 7414.
Alright, 7414 for Comanche 124 Mike Charlie.
TBM 5, Victor Mike, turn left heading 270. Traffic to follow is 737 on a 9 mile final.
We haven't been cleared yet, so we got to stay below 1400 to stay clear of the Charlie shelf here. So we'll make sure we stay below 1400.
Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, radar contact 10 miles northeast of the North Whiting Airport. Altimeter 2988, maintain VFR on course.
VFR on course for Comanche 124 Mike Charlie. Now we're good into the Charlie.
Spear wings 1050, descend and maintain 3000.
So I'm going to go ahead and get the autopilot going.
Drinks 1050.
Now we can climb. We're going to go to 25 hundo.
3000, Spear drinks 1050.
Air Shuttle 20 or 295, turn left heading 360.
You can get the heading bug.
Left heading
So
360. Air
take the
Shuttle
wheel here.
295.
We'll still climb it ourselves.
Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, contact Pensacola approach 126.85.
2685 for Mike Charlie, thank you. Do it the quick way on VPilot because I got a lot going on here. I'll worry about what's going on over there in a second. Pensacola approach, good evening. Comanche 124 Mike Charlie, VFR 1800, climbing 2500.
Comanche 124 Mike Charlie, hello, Pensacola approach, maintain VFR, and the Whiting altimeter 2988.
2988 for Mike Charlie, thank you.
And Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, remain clear of the Pensacola International class Charlie, please.
Alright, for 4 Mike Charlie, we will remain clear of the Pensacola class Charlie. We'll get down here below 1400.
Oh, you're good to stay where you're at in the Whiting class Charlie. There's 3 Charlies kind of sandwiched together. It's the middle one is the International class Charlie. That one's just pretty busy right now. Other than that, you're good to do what you need to do.
Got it. Clear the Pensacola class Charlie, 4 Mike Charlie. Thank you. See, my unfamiliarity with this area got me already, chat. So, Atmos Chen, thank you for the 5 gift subs, which puts me over my goal of 20, and it makes me have 23 now. Iowa Scotsman, Sully 708, Dicey Strat Controllers, TS Alice 98, and New Sunil. You can all thank Atmos Chen for the gifted subs. That puts me up to 23 total. I think I get a new emote slot, maybe? Now because of that? I have to check now after the stream. I might have got a new emote slot now that I broke 20. But thank you, appreciate that 5 gift subs. I really do appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you to do. Especially to this channel, I appreciate you.
Enlarge our block from 10,000 to top altitude.
And Annabelle King01, thank you for the follow as well. I did not forget you. Slide into JPC slot. Yes. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, I gotta check and see if that does unlock more emote slots for me. I have no idea what I would even make my next emote slot, to be honest with you guys. Not a clue. But we'll see if that did the trick. We're gonna get leveled off here at 25 hundo. We will engage the altitude. Hype. Thank you for the 200 bits, Michael Stein. I appreciate it. I think this might be only the 2nd ever hype train I've ever had on this channel. I appreciate you guys. Level 2 hype train. 2nd time ever on this channel, so thank you for your support. I appreciate it. So we're remaining clear of the Pensacola Charlie. We're good in the Whiting Charlie, so I'm going to fly out west here a little bit longer. Make sure I get way clear to the west of the Pensacola Charlie and fly down. So if we look at that on SkyVector, pretty much kind of had that idea already, so we'll kind of just come out and make sure we stay to the west of Pensacola class Charlie going down to the Gulf Shores here with the flight following, since that's what they requested. So we can definitely oblige. Yeah, this is only the 2nd time I've ever had a hype train on this channel. Making Eric flight bike emote. Like I said, I have no idea what the hell to actually make as another. I have to check. I'm gonna look at it right now. Actually, let me see if it works. See if I can. I don't know if I can do this while I'm streaming. To look and see. Also, my sim's gonna bug out now that I'm clicking off screen a bunch, so I apologize for that. Community, content settings, stream, affiliate. Stream is really bugging out now. I'm looking at this. Where do I see my emotes? How do I see? Oh, it's on its own little page, emotes. Standard emotes. Yes, I have 1 slot open. Look at that. I do have another slot open now for emotes. since I got to the 20 subscriber. The next goal is 50. That's going to take some time.
And over 4 Mike Charlie, maintain VFR at or below 3,000.
At or below 3,000 for Mike Charlie. Yeah, we'll hold it 2,500 for the time being.
Sounds good. Yeah, I just coordinated with the other controller. He said he wants you below 3.
You got it. So we have one more slot. I have no idea what to put in that slot, chat. Bus with wings and a tail. Ooh. See, but I can't. I'm not artistic. I'm not a graphic designer. I have no artistic talent in me. So I would need someone to design this emote for me. And once I figure out what I want to do, I'm going to have to actually ask someone to physically design this emote for me. I thought you were autistic? That's messed up. No, I'm not artistic. And I'm not autistic either, I don't think. You can ask... Well, you guys can ask Sarah that one. She'll probably tell you. But I don't know how to make emotes, so I'm going to need someone to kind of help me out with that.
And 711 Hotel Delta, hello, Pensacola approach. Are you going to...
I also never set my cruise
180?
speed. It should be 23 squared. Sitting here too busy doing a bunch of other things.
Alright, 1 Hotel Delta, roger.
And I never lean the airplane out.
Someone's tracking you. I think you might want to be... standby.
23 squared. Good enough for me.
They just switched us to this frequency.
I think about a 240 heading for now.
Were you talking to Mobile before?
Redo this real quick.
Or Jack Edwards?
But then we were talking to your other...
Came here to learn from a real pilot. Yeah, I mean, I'll teach you some things on this stream, but I also...
Okay, interesting. I'm not sure. I don't have your track.
I do this for
like
fun
All right, go
on
ahead
the
and
stream.
contact Pensacola Tower,
I
actually.
swear on my
119er.
life that I pay a lot more attention and do everything by the book when I'm working for my real job. I swear on my life. Eight-minute bottle to throttle? Well, now 0 minutes. Again, we have fun in the sim. In real life, we take everything very seriously. God, what do I want to do for this 8th new emote slot that I got now? Also, I have to update my sub goal. Because I want to... The next slot opens up at 50 subs. That's going to probably be pretty damn near impossible. But we'll go ahead and make the goal for 50. God help me on that one. Sub goal. How do I update you? Can I not do that while I'm streaming? I might not be able to do that while streaming. I feel like I should be able to. I'm a terrible streamer. I don't know how you guys put up with me. Also, my Firefox literally just pooped the bed. What?
Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, you can proceed direct destination whenever you'd like, and the Jack Edwards altimeter 2988.
Alright, direct to destination for my Charlie, thanks. You can do that. I can't believe my, You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Freaking thing pooped bed. Alright. Start new goal. 50. Because that's the next emote slot. Done. That's going to probably be pretty hard to achieve. The follower goal is still pretty achievable with getting to 1,000 followers. 2 cinnamon buns. Yeah, my computer is not having a good time right now. Oh, we're getting blown off here by the wind. We should probably set this to track. So I'm going to get back on to like a direct track here.
Yeah, Cat 36, I just saw that guy pop up under you there. He's now at your 6 o'clock at 15.
The airplane should track the GPS now.
That's pretty freaky.
Nice little bit of water over there. You can see this is the Pensacola airport right here that we're looking at, just barely into view.
On my scope until the conflict alert popped up. I'm not sure what happened
Mets are
with
winning
that,
2-0
yeah,
now. I don't know what happened.
He's clear conflict now behind you.
No, that matters.
I hope I didn't do anything wrong.
DU Baviator just subscribed.
Stop, Sim. Stop stuttering. I swear to God, I need a new computer. Apparently. Oh, Amos Chen, you didn't have to do another 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate your generosity. That makes you the second highest gifted subber in this channel. I don't know whatever happened to Titanium Druid. I miss Titanium Druid. We haven't heard from him. We talked about this at the last stream. I haven't heard from him in a long time, and we miss him. But thank you, Amos Chen. Thank you for 5 gifted subs. You gifted 5 subs to
Hawkmania just subscribed.
Let's see, Dub Aviator, the Big Beefcake, Zerg A113, Hawkmania, and Mustafa. Got the gift subs from Amos Chen. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Very, very,
just subscribed.
very, very generous. I don't know why my sim is stuttering so damn badly. Please stop. I want to work. I want to fly. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Oh, sorry. No, I really do appreciate those gifted subs, man. Thanks so much. That's 10 tonight. It's very... I'm flattered. Thank you. Alright, we're direct to Jack Edwards. We got about 11 minutes to go. 26 miles. My sim is stuttering like crazy. It's for the Mets. I guess I do deserve some credit for being a loyal Mets fan, seeing as it's yet another tragic season for the orange and blue. What's the weather down there? Jack Edwards, 210 at 10 gust 15. 210 at 10 gust 15. So it could be 17 or it could be 27, I guess. See if there's an ATIS out there. There is.
9,000.
Let's see, we got 210, 10 gust 15, 10 miles clear. Temperature is 32. It's hot as heck down there. 29988. I like the heat, chat. Visual runway 27, landing runway 27, departing runway 27, runway 1735 available on request. We'll just take 27, so that's going to be a left downwind for runway 27.
454 Sierra, hello, Pensacola approach, maintain VFR, the whiting altimeter 2989.
Control, push and start up, house discretion, Project Bravo. Okay, so ATIS Bravo, we'll plan on doing runway 27. So that makes it pretty straightforward. It'll just be a left downwind of runway 27. Should be pretty simple, actually.
Cat 36, go ahead.
Yes, sir, we'll be clearing Pensacola South here. We'll be heading towards Jack Edwards, like to request a spiral down from 14,000 down to runway 27, touching on with Bravo.
Cat 36 approved as requested. Go ahead and squawk.
Someone doing some military operations.
3211, Cat 36.
Alright, so what do we want to do for this 8th emote slot, chat? I'm thinking...
And Cat 36 traffic is going to be about your 2 o'clock, 8 miles, climbing through 6,000.
What emotes do I have currently?
And,
I feel like I should know this. So I have a cinnamon bun, I have the Virtuous Safe Flying Club logo, I have a Bush emoji, I have the Bayport emoji, I have the Crash emoji, I have the Delilah emoji, I miss Delilah. Actually, next weekend, chat, I'm going to spend time at my parents' house for like a whole weekend. For like 4 straight days, I'm going to be watching Delilah while my parents go on a vacation. So I'm going to get plenty of Delilah time next weekend. So not this coming weekend, but the following. That would be like the 25th to the 28th. It's going to be all Delilah time. Let's see, I've got an apple juice emote. I've also got my gold emote for someone that subscribes tier 2. Golden cinnamon bun. But, alright, so what do we need? What are we missing? I know you're saying a bike, but I don't really ride bikes. It's appropriate for Eric, because he does his cycling challenge and all that. But I don't ride bikes. I play hockey. Maybe like a...
Delta 2321 contact approach on 119.0.
Maybe like a cinnamon bun goalie mask or something, since I'm an ice hockey goalie. But like I said, I don't have any kind of artistic ability, so I would need someone to design a cinnamon bun themed goalie helmet.
No further traffic there over Jack Edwards. Once you get a little bit closer to 2,000
that would be,
feet,
I think that maybe would be appropriate, right?
Have a good one. We'll talk to you in a bit.
A baguette.
They have tower on, outstanding, okay, Cat.
Oh, is that because I fly an Airbus French, the baguette?
Roger, thanks.
See, that's the other thing, Kenny Monsters. I don't know how that would pertain to the stream. I do bring up the fact that I play hockey a lot, but... You might be onto something, Snow Skier. A baguette, since I am an Airbus pilot. That would make sense. A little French baguette. sports team grave marker. All my teams are trash. That is another thing.
Sierra, unfortunately, Jacksonville Center's not going to be able to do any flight following for you this evening. He's a little bit too busy. So in that case, squawk and maintain VFR and frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Squawk on speak.
Bus with wings idea. All right, yeah, I do fly an Airbus.
Have a great day.
You too.
What do you support? Where do you? Oh, I don't have. So if you're talking about like you're talking about just like the channel donations, like the actual donations thing at Most Chem. Is that what you're talking about? I don't have a.
And Cat 36 is
I don't have a
still no traffic
support
for you. Looks like I don't even have
anything.
anybody on the ground there right now.
Really, any subscriptions, bits, donations of any kind, it pretty much all gets reinvested into the Virtue USA Flying Club. But I do not have any charitable donations, no. I don't have any like set up charitable donations. The only donations I've ever donated to are the ones that Eric Flight does. Like I donate to the Children's Cancer Research Fund whenever Eric is doing his bike thing. I make sure to donate to that every year. I also actually have made donations to the VATSIM network because I've spent the last like 16 years of my life doing VATSIM, and it seems only appropriate that I donate a little bit of my money to them, you know, maintaining their service. So I've donated to VATSIM. I donate to the Children's Cancer Research Fund every time Eric Flight does that. But I don't have my own like charitable donations thing set up, to be honest with you. Like I said, all of the bits, all of the subscriptions, all of the donations, pretty much anything that goes into this Twitch channel either goes directly into me buying airplanes in the sim, so reinvested into Flight Sim, or the gifts that I do in the Virtue USA Flying Club, like all the prizes that I've done in the Virtue USA Flying Club. That's kind of where it all goes to. So make this emote the one. We donate to your cause with this one. So what are you suggesting then the emote be at, Most Chem? And you unlock the slots, so I do want your opinion. So what would you like what are you thinking with this emote in terms of, you know, I do already have a Virtue Say Flying Club emote, and like I said, I reinvest most of the money into the Flying Club. But what were you thinking then, in terms of, you know, I do kind of like the Airbus. I do like not an Airbus. I do like the bus with wings. It has to be a blue bus with wings would be my idea for that. But I want to hear at Most Chem what you think, since you're the one that unlocked the slot with the 10 gifted subs.
And Cat 36, it might just be because the altitude. I'd try them once you're passing like 4,000 maybe.
Okay.
Should see the field coming up here I think it's right here actually. I got the field in sight. And Comanche 124 Mike Charlie, we have the field in sight. We can punch out VFR.
And 4 Mike Charlie, roger. Contact tower on 11865. Have a good one.
1865 for Mike Charlie, thank you. Jack Edwards Tower, good evening. Comanche 124 Mike Charlie is 9 miles to the northeast, inbound for a full stop.
November 4 Mike Charlie, Gulf Shores Tower, enter right base for runway 27.
Alright, we'll do right base for runway 27, Comanche 124 Mike Charlie. I was looking at it wrong. It's not a left down for 27. That would have been runway 9. So we need to do base. Autopilot's coming off.
Cat 36 Gulf Shores Tower, runway 27, cleared for the option.
So it'll be right base for 27. Let's get the descent going. Now you're on the spot. Well, what do you like the idea at Most Chem, since I am a real-world Airbus pilot for an airline that happens to be blue? Would a blue bus with wings be acceptable?
Join the right downwind, I'll call it the base.
Alright, we'll make it a right down for Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, you got it. Alright, we're going to readjust here for the right downwind for runway 27. That's right, it would have been a left downwind for 9, so I was wrong earlier. Would you use the blue? Alright, so Eric, are you still here, Eric? Or I guess anybody in the chat that can design emotes, because I can't. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think Eric probably knows because he has a bunch of his own emotes. So Eric, if you're still in the chat, let me know. And no, this is This is, seems like everyone's ready for this blue bus with wings, alright? So, Eric, if you're still in the chat, let me know, please. I need you. I'm assuming we're at ground, what is it, sea level for this airport? Yeah, 17 feet. Alright, so we're going to go down to 1100. And we'll join the right downwind. Yeah, feather wings on the bus. Not airplane wings, feather wings. So blue bus, feather wings, air bus. That's the way we gotta go, right? Yeah, exactly. Like similar. You got it, Snow Skier. That's what I have in mind. But I need Eric Flight. Someone, he's not in the chat anymore. I'm gonna have to text him. I have his phone number. I'll text him. Well, let's focus on this. Let's focus up real quick on this approach into Gulf Shores here. He wants a right downwind, so I'm going to kind of loop myself in for a better approach into.
Gulf Shores ground, exact Chad 395.
Dub Aviator, thanks for coming in today. Good to see you, buddy. We are entering a right downwind into Gulf Shores.
121.7.
You guys can start putting your landing rate guesses in the chat. I see a couple of people already throwing theirs in there. Start joining this right downwind here.
Gulf Shores Tower, November 142, Julia Romeo, about 5 miles to the east, inbound for full stop.
November 142, Juliet Romeo, Gulf Shores Tower, make straight in, runway 27.
Alright, we'll make straight in for 27 to Julia Romeo.
And Comanche 124, my Charlie's entering the right downwind. We'll wait for your call.
Roger.
Since he's going to call our base, let's go ahead and... Are we slowed down a little bit enough here? Yeah, we're slowed down enough here. We'll go flaps 1, gear down.
Wheels up on the go will be departure to the east.
And we're going to do the extended downwind here. He's going to call our base. You guys can go ahead and put your landing rate guesses in the chat.
Cat 36 approved as requested.
Cat 36, thanks.
November 4 Mike Charlie, traffic is 2 o'clock in 2 miles, a Cessna 310 leaving 1,400 on the final.
Traffic in sight, 4 Mike Charlie.
November 4 Mike Charlie, follow that traffic, runway 27 clear to land.
Number 2, runway 27 clear to land, Comanche, 4 Mike Charlie. There's our traffic to follow, chat. We'll wait till he's 45 behind our right wing before we make our base turn.
November 2 Juliet Romeo, runway 27 clear to land.
Passing our wing, 45 degrees, there we go, and we'll start our base.
I'm sorry, negative for the flight following, just switch back over to Pensacola.
Cat 36, Roger, you can contact Pensacola.
Flaps second notch.
Actually, stand by, you can remain this frequency for now.
Roger, remain with you, Cat 36, thanks.
Oh yeah, we're looking good here, chat. Make our final turn. Beautiful little area, little river going out to the ocean there. Nice little spot. Where are you, runway? There you are. A little bit of a dog on this base to final here. A little dog leg. A little bush league. And we're a little high, so we'll correct for that.
Cat 36, contact Pensacola, 11 otter, 0.0.
Okay, we're
last notch of flaps in, so we got our gear down, full flaps. We are clear to land. We'll exit and join Alpha to the FBO.
Join Alpha, contact ground point 7.
And they pay me for this. Yes, they do. A little bit different in the Airbus versus the Comanche. Wasn't bad though. I'm right on where we need to be once on the final here, so we'll go for about 85 miles an hour on the approach.
121.7.
Now is not the time, Sim. Now is not the time. Thank you. A little bit of a crosswind from the left, which makes sense because the wind's 210 at 10 gust 20, so we're going to be crabbing our way in. Magic hour, yeah, something like that, right? Or golden hour, as the ladies say. So we'll keep that left wing down a little bit, use a little bit of right rudder. And not my greatest, but not terrible either. I can live with that. Roll it out to the next taxiway exit. Slightly to the right of center line, but not terrible. Definitely, I mean, not great, but not terrible. Yeah, not that good, I know, but it wasn't terrible either. It was acceptable. Four Mike Charlie's clear on Alpha 3.
4 Mike Charlie, thanks. Join Alpha, ground .7, yeah.
Ground point 7, 4 Mike Charlie, thanks. I'm gonna do it off screen. The quick .com 1121.7. So I taxi into the grass while not paying attention. Nobody saw that.
Number 9 Whiskey Uniform, where are you going?
VFR to Pensacola, NAS.
Alright, number 9 Whiskey Uniform, maintain VFR to below 2,000, departures on 126.85, squawk 5403.
VFR to below 2,000, squawk 5403, and what was the departure frequency again?
126.85.
126.85 for 9 Whiskey Uniform.
Ground, good evening. Comanche 124 Mike Charlie's on Alpha going to the FBO.
Alright, number 124 Mike Charlie, ground. Take a left on Echo and cross runway 17 on Echo 1 and then continue via Charlie 2 at Charlie.
Alright, Alpha, Echo, Echo 1, cross runway 35, Charlie 2, Charlie to the FBO, 4 Mike Charlie, you got it.
And Executive 395, traffic will be a Comanche turning left onto Echo.
Yeah, he's got someone coming down the way here, that's why he's got me turning and going
we'll
the long way around.
On, looks like Bravo at this time. Alpha at this time for 395.
And 4 Mike Charlie, for next time, once you vacate the runway, once you cross the whole short line, stop until you get any instructions from ground.
Alright, the tower told me to join Alpha and call you, so I'll, next time I'll make sure I hang tight next time.
Yeah, no worries.
Pretty sure the tower told me to join Alpha and contact ground, right, chat? Right, chat? The tower told me to join Alpha and contact ground, correct? Am I wrong on that? We might have to go back to the tapes on that one. But I'm pretty sure the tower said join Alpha, ground. They did. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you, Steve. Mike's time, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it.
Number 9 Whiskey Uniform, runway 27.
We'll check the tapes, but I'm pretty sure that was the instruction.
Taxi via Alpha, and you'll be following an exec jet Embraer Phenom.
We'll be following exec jet, runway 27, to Alpha at Alpha 4. 9 Whiskey Uniform.
Clear right, clear left, clear to cross. I'm like 99% sure, and I got people in the chat confirming with me, so I feel pretty confident that I did what I was told to do, but I'm going to run it back and check it. Because I have the technology. I'm not going to do it on stream. I'm going to look at it for my own... Sparky Pilot 86, yeah, this is probably one of the best general aviation payware aircraft you're going to get on any sim market at this point in time. It's phenomenal. he needed to be cranky since my taxi instructor feedback. So listen. VATSIM ATC. I appreciate the ATC from top to bottom. Pensacola approach, getting me into Gulf Shores here. So I appreciate the ATC. Like I said, I'll double check to make sure that I heard what I was told was to join Alpha and contact ground, because I'm pretty sure that's what I was told. But I'll do the due diligence after the fact. But I got you guys on the stream backing me up, so I feel pretty confident that that was the instructions. But no harm, no foul. We didn't crash into anybody, that's all that matters. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves some princess parking right here. Alright, we will kill the lights, kill the avionics. We're going to go ahead and ground the mags. Kill the mixture. Kill the ignition. Kill the fuel pump. Kill the autopilot since that was still on for some reason. Turn the fuel tanks off. Kill the batteries. And open the door because it's hot as heck out here in Florida. And we'll do a quick walk around in just a second. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and look and make sure I didn't forget anything here. Yeah, I could take the headphones off, I guess, at this point, since we're done. We'll do a quick walk around so we could tie it down, see if there's anything broke. Doesn't look like anything's broke. Got the little helmet flashlight. I'm not going to sump the tanks. We'll worry about that in the next flight. Prop looks good. Good. Paint's still chipping off of that guy. Not really worried about it. Cosmetic don't matter to me. Everything looks like it's pretty good. Doesn't look like I broke anything. Alright. That's it. I am actually going to off-stream run back the tapes and see what the tower controller said to me to make sure. And I'm going to make sure because I want to apologize to the ground controller if I was wrong. And if I'm right, I'm just not going to say anything because I'm not a mean person. It is VATSIM, and I appreciate all the ATC that was provided by the Jacksonville ARTCC for this event that they got going on. So again, if you're a VATSIM pilot, if you want to do some GA, I would say get on right now. Fly either the Pensacola or Jack Edwards here. They got full staffing going on for this neat little event, very GA friendly. That's why we busted out the Comanche for this one tonight. I'll bust out the Comanche every night at this point because this airplane is phenomenal. Love this thing so much. Look at it. I mean, look how beautiful that is. I'm going to have to screenshot this, actually. That's for the Flying Club. Talk about the Flying Club in a second here, too. But let's go ahead and get that screenshot. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and talk about the Virtually Safe Flying Club real quick. For those of you that don't already know, actually, I don't know why I did that, because Stream Labels had literally just pulled it up, but there it is twice over. If you're a VATSIM member and you enjoy general aviation flying, please join the Virtually Safe Flying Club. The Discord link is there. Again, you do have to be a VATSIM member in good standing, but otherwise, if you enjoy GA, that's the place you want to be. We do about 4 to 6 events every month. A lot of fun. We just celebrated our 4-year anniversary. Yesterday was the exact date of the 4-year anniversary, so we're on to year 5. Year 5 of the Virtually Safe Flying Club. That is a huge deal. Thank you to everyone in the stream that is a club member. I really appreciate you guys. M. Stein, thank you for the cheer bits. Atmos, Chem, 10 gifted subs tonight. You really got the hype train going. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Like I said, I'm going to try and get in touch with Eric Flight so that he can make me a blue bus with feather wings for my next emote, so I can hopefully get that on there for... I'm going to hopefully get that on there. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it by Sunday for my next stream when we do the Sunrise in Sedona, but at some point that's going to be in there since we got the slot open. M. Stein, you also had 200 cheer bits earlier, so you actually did 100, 200, 400 in total, so thank you for the 400 bits. I really appreciate you. Good Fictions, thank you for the gift sub to Arch NDA, and also everyone that followed the channel, thank you so much. So hopefully I'll see a bunch of you guys on Sunday morning for the Virtue State Flying Club event at Atmos Chem. Oh yeah, we'll see you on Saturday at Bayport. That's right. That is right. Yes, I'll see you. I know that I'm gonna see a handful of guys in the flying club are gonna be at the Bayport Fly-In, the Real World 60th Annual Bayport Fly-In. So I'll see you guys there, and then I'll see everyone on Sunday morning for the Sunrise in Sedona. That is an American Airbus. All right. See you guys then. Yes, I will take lots of pictures. I'm sure Slant Alpha Adventures is going to take a bunch too. Slant Alpha is obviously going to be there as well on Saturday. That'll be the first time I meet him in person, so I'm very much looking forward to that. And there might even be some Mooney action on Saturday at Bayport. But alright, let me go ahead and set up a raid. Who is streaming tonight that we can bug? Oh, let's see. I want to see if anybody's doing this event tonight. All the people that I follow are doing a bunch of different things that aren't this event. Tell you what, though, I got my good buddy Tommy over here. That flight sim dude on Twitch, he looks like he's streaming the Phoenix A320. I guess the A320 is appropriate enough. So we'll go ahead and raid Tommy. That flight sim dude. Let me get that set up. Thank you all for coming in today. Have a great rest of your night. Stay safe. See you guys on Sunday morning.